be recognized, as well as those who have made outstanding contributions to their school and community. Let us hope that the presentation of these awards will inspire us to perform to the very best of our abilities. We are proud of this tradition at our school, and we hope that you will enjoy the program. Please stand as Coach Downer will lead us in prayer and remain standing. Pledge to the flag.
Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this day. Thank you for the students and the hard work they put in. Lord, I just pray that we continue to put you first in our life. In the name I pray. Amen. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The Beta Clubs and Student Council are pleased to be sponsoring Honors Day again this year. The sponsors, Ms. Jan Calhoun of the Senior Beta and Ms. Allison Worsley of the Student Council, take great pleasure in recognizing those students whose achievements have brought honor to themselves and to our school. Like the warriors of ancient Athens, we strive toward the goal of training the mind as well as the body. We hope our program will be encouraging to all as it will be rewarding for many. We begin our program with the awarding of scholarships and special awards. We are pleased to have guests today who will be making some of these presentations. Students who are receiving these awards, please exit the stage and have your picture made down here with Ms. Becky Gordon and the yearbook staff. Pictures of larger groups will be called to the auditorium after the program. First, we will begin with our DAR awards presented by Ms. Charlotte Atkins.
Good morning. It is my pleasure to be here today representing the Peter Early chapter, Daughters of the American Revolution. And the chapter takes great pleasure in presenting the following awards to students here at SGA. The first award goes to Bradley Bennett, and she is receiving a certificate of award for excellence in American history. Selected as a DAR Good Citizen. The next award is for DAR Youth Leadership, and that goes to Colt Williams.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Anna Sanders, and I serve as the Georgia Admissions Recruiter for Troy University. And on behalf of Dr. Jack Hopkins Jr., Chancellor of Troy University, and our entire faculty and staff, it is my pleasure to present scholarships to several outstanding students from Southwest Georgia Academy. Receiving the Chancellor Scholarship, I would like to recognize Jana Sheffield, who has also received the Sunshine Scholars Award. Receiving the Chancellor's Scholarship, I would like to recognize Ava Still, who has also received the Sunshine Scholars Award. Next, Beth Nunnery has received the Trojan Leadership Scholarship as well as the Sunshine Scholars Award and the Troy Legacy Award.
Last to receive the Trojan Leadership Scholarship, we have Hannah McLinden, who has also received the Sunshine Scholars Award and the Shore Legacy Award. Receiving the Trojan Achievement Award, we have Lola Lennon-Cole, and she will also receive the Troy Legacy Scholarship and the Sunshine Scholars Award. Congratulations to all the graduating seniors and especially those continuing their education at Troy University. We are excited to welcome you to the Trojan family.
Good morning. It is a privilege to be here with you today as we celebrate excellence, hard work, and bright futures represented in this room. My name is Lori Haddock, and I serve as the Director of Dual Enrollment at Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College. Since our founding in 1908, we have worked to honor the vision to provide meaningful, life-changing educational opportunities for our students. There are many points of pride here at ABAC that reflect our mission in action. We are home to the largest agricultural education program in the nation and the largest undergraduate agricultural program in Georgia. Our enrollment has grown to more than 4,000 students, a sign that students and families see the value of hands-on, career-focused education. Perhaps most importantly, over 55% of our students graduate student loan debt-free, positioning them to return to their communities ready to lead, serve, and make an immediate impact. But as proud as we are of these accomplishments, what matters most is the students like the ones we recognize today. Scholarships represent more than financial support. They represent belief. They are an investment in potential, in character, and in the promise of what lies ahead. It is my distinct honor on behalf of ABAC to present an ABAC Foundation Scholarship to Layton Earth and Jackson Jones. Congratulations to the class of 2026.
Berry College offers merit-based academic scholarships for freshmen and transfer students based on high school GPA, curriculum rigor, and optional test scores. Receiving Berry College academic scholarships in the amount of $22,000, which will be awarded each year, are Addie Heyman and Ansley West. The Auburn University Academic Heritage Scholarship is awarded to out-of-state students based on high school GPA and standardized test scores. Receiving the Academic Heritage Scholarship in the amount of $11,000, which will be renewed each year, is Weston Coward. Samford University awards scholarships to incoming students. Recipients of the Marion Scholarship are among an elite group of students chosen for their outstanding scholarly achievements, their character, their commitment to others, and the common good. The Davis Leadership Scholarship is awarded to students for demonstrating outstanding community engagement and selfless service to others throughout high school. The Global Mission Scholars Program brings together students from a variety of academic backgrounds who share a passion for the gospel and a desire to explore how God may be calling them to serve among nations. Receiving the Marion Scholarship in the amount of $20,300 per year for 4 years, the Davis Scholarship in the amount of $2,000 every 4 years, and the Global Mission Scholarship in the amount of $3,000 is Blair Bennett.
These $1,000 scholarships are awarded to outstanding students who are pursuing a future in healthcare and have demonstrated both academic excellence and a commitment to serving our communities. At this time, I'd like to recognize our recipients, Blair Bennett, Addie Heyman, and Janice Sheffield. Congratulations to each of you on this achievement and your dedication to making a difference in the healthcare field.
Good morning. The Melanie Hurst Smith Scholarship will be given to a student who has shown academic achievement during their high school years with a minimum GPA of 3.0. This person must be of good moral standing, be respected by their teachers and peers, and proven to have been a leader through their high school career. This scholarship will be a one-time presentation of $500. This year, the student chosen for this scholarship is someone who has not only proven themselves academically all 4 years of high school, but has demonstrated leadership skills multiple times throughout high school, as shown by their positions in different clubs and sport activities. They are a positive influence on other students and are respected by administration. This person is a true team player and has shown dedication to SGA over and over again during their entire high school career. It is my privilege to present the Melanie Hurst Smith Award to Ava Steele.
Each year, Mitchell EMC awards Operation Roundup scholarships to outstanding students that reside in the Mitchell EMC service area. Consideration for this scholarship is given to academic achievement, financial need, extracurricular activities, employment, community service, and leadership qualities. Recipients are awarded a $2,500 per semester for 4 years. Receiving the Operation Roundup scholarship is Weston Cowart. The Jimmy Rain Foundation was established with the purpose of sending deserving students to college. Since then, the foundation has awarded 830 scholarships to well-deserving students. These hardworking and outstanding students have taken these scholarships to institutions all over the country. The Jimmy Rain Foundation Scholarship is available to students who demonstrate academic achievement, leadership, and community involvement, and is a renewable scholarship for 4 years. The foundation would like to present this scholarship to the 2026 recipient, Blair Bennett.
Good morning. For those who don't know me, I'm India Jernigan, grandmother of Matthew Jernigan. The Matthew Jernigan Memorial Scholarship was established by members of our family shortly after his death. The $1,000 scholarship is presented annually to a junior baseball player and will be applied to their tuition at SGA. The criteria for the scholarship was established to represent the goals that were important to Matthew. While we acknowledge Matthew was not the most athletic or the most scholarly player on his team, he never let that deter him from his dream of playing collegiate baseball. Matthew realized at an early age to reach his goals, he had to work hard on and off the field. By doing that, Matthew was able to he was able to start 44 of his 45 games played at SGA, and more
he never had a semester average below an A. To honor Matthew's hard work and commitment to both the game of baseball and academics, the criteria for the scholarship were established as follows. The recipient must be a 3-year member of the SGA baseball team. The recipient will have the highest GPA of all eligible candidates. And it is my great honor to present the 13th annual Matthew Jernigan Memorial Scholarship to Colt Williams.
The WCL Memorial Foundation was founded by Southwest Georgia Academy class of 2010 on the principles of providing an upcoming senior who exemplifies the same values as Weston Lee did. Weston was a member of Southwest Georgia Academy class of 2010. He was a strong athlete, avid outdoorsman, fighter, strong-willed Christian. Weston played football, basketball, track, and baseball, all while maintaining an A average in his classes. Weston was not the most athletic kid. Most of you probably didn't know him. You see his picture hanging in the weight room. And it's hard to understand that he wasn't as athletic as he may have thought. But Weston is going into his junior year. He wasn't playing like he wanted to in sports. I had just been named the head boys basketball coach. And he came up to me and he said, "Coach, what can I do to play more?" I said, "Weston, you got to get bigger." He looked kind of like JD. Little skinny guy. He said, "All right, Coach, whatever you want to do." I said, "All right, well, how about you meet me in the weight room Monday through Thursday at 6 a.m. We'll get an extra workout in." Weston lived in Bluffton. He said, "All right, I really thought this kid was going to do this for a week, maybe 2 weeks." Unbeknownst to me, Weston had me up here for the next 2 years, working out at 6 a.m. 4 days a week. It was the type of kid that he was and his work ethic that he showed. After he graduated SGA, he continued his education at the University of North Georgia. Through the ROTC program in 2014, he earned a Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice at North Georgia and was commissioned as the U.S. Army Infantry Officer. In March of 2015, he joined the Army and was assigned to the 2nd Brigade Combat Team as a platoon leader. He was deployed on his first mission to Mosul, Iraq in December of 2016. April 29, 2017, Weston died as a result of his injuries sustained when an improvised explosive device detonated while on patrol. At the time of his death, Weston was an infantry officer assigned to the 1st Battalion, 325th Infantry Regiment, 2nd Brigade, Combat Team, 82nd Airborne Division from Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Weston's recognitions include the National Defense Service Medal, the Global War on Terrorism Service Medal, the Ranger Tab, the Parachuter's Badge, the Army Service Ribbon. He was awarded the Bronze Star Medal, Purple Heart, Meritorious Service Medal, and is buried at Arlington National Cemetery in Washington, D.C. This award of a $500 scholarship goes to a senior year tuition at SGA. The recipient of the scholarship must play multiple sports, be a junior, uphold Christian values, be a respectable young man or woman, and most importantly, be a leader on and off the field. Weston was dedicated in life and accepting any challenge. These traits closely resemble the Weston we all knew here at SGA. The WCL Memorial Foundation would like to congratulate this year's recipient, Colt Williams.
We will now present scholarships to honor 3 of SGA's charter teachers. These faculty members began teaching in September of 1970 when SGA opened its doors. The first of these is the Ann Jean Gibbs Scholarship. Ms. Gibbs was the first faculty member to be hired and together with W.T. Henry began to develop the curriculum for the school. She also wrote the alma mater, which we still sing today at SGA events. Ms. Gibbs taught English and was the school counselor and senior sponsor and was in charge of all senior class activities, including graduation. Ms. Gibbs had 2 children, 2 grandchildren, 3 great-grandchildren graduate from SGA and currently has 4 great-grandchildren still attending. This scholarship will be presented to an outstanding senior English student and is provided by the Student Council. This year's recipient of the Ann Jean Gibbs Senior English Scholarship is Sydney Middleton. Miss Martha Dozier of Edison was another of the charter teachers at SGA. For years, Ms. Dozier taught high school art history, and English. She also organized many trips to New York and Europe. Her drawing of the warrior head became the logo for SGA. The one thing she is remembered most for is the SGA yearbook. Ms. Dozier had 3 children, 4 grandchildren, and 2 great-grandchildren graduate from SGA, and Ms. Dozier has 1 great-grandchild currently attending. Ms. Dozier passed away in April 2013. This scholarship will be given to the student who has done exceptional work on the school yearbook and is provided by the yearbook account. This year's recipient of the Martha Dozier Memorial Scholarship is Lola Linenkohl. Ms. Henry Nell Middleton was another of SGA's charter teachers. Ms. Middleton taught history at SGA, was the football statistician, and was the voice at Warrior Senior Nights, Honors Day, and Sports Banquet. She also organized school trips and senior cruises. Ms. Middleton also handled all alumni relations for SGA. This scholarship will be given to an outstanding senior who excels in academics as well as extracurricular activities and is provided by the Beta Clubs and Student Councils. This year's recipient of the Middleton Outstanding Senior Scholarship is Blair Bennett. In 1985, the first W.T. Henry Scholarship was awarded to a deserving SGA student. This scholarship was established by the Beta Club to honor Mr. Henry, who was the first headmaster and served as headmaster for 14 years. Mr. Henry passed away in January 2019. The recipient should be one whose outstanding quality is a good attitude, among other desirable qualities. It was decided that the recipient should be from the junior class so that the $250 scholarship could be applied to the senior year expenses. This year, the committee has chosen Flint Kimbrell to receive the W.T. Henry Scholarship. Ms. Greer Haddock Tyner grew up across the road from SGA and attended Damascus High School through the 11th grade. Her family donated the land that is now the home of SGA. Greer's brothers, Henry and Hal, were instrumental in the founding of SGA and served for many years on the school board. Ms. Greer and her husband, Bobby, sent 4 of their 5 children through SGA, and they have 2 grandchildren who graduated from SGA and currently have 2 attending. This scholarship will be given to an 11th grade student who is compassionate, has good attendance, and is loving. This year's recipient of the Greer Haddock Tyner Memorial Scholarship is James Thompson. In 1979, a scholarship was established in memory of Dan Foster of Blakely, an SGA sophomore who died in an automobile accident in March of that year. This scholarship will be given to a student who, like Dan, was a good student, interested in learning, liked sports, and especially loved hunting and the outdoors. In 2007, this scholarship was increased to honor the memory of Bill Foster, Dan's brother, who also died in an automobile accident in February of that year. Bill was a Blakely businessman who, like Dan, loved hunting and sports. Dan and Bill were the sons of Mr. and Mrs. Fred Foster of Blakely. This scholarship will be used for the 10th grade tuition at SGA. The scholarship is provided by Birdsong Peanuts. The names of the recipients will be engraved on the plaque in the front hall. This year, the two recipients who will share the $1,000 Dan and Bill Foster Memorial Scholarship are Matt Hathorn and Grady Smith. To receive the President's Educational Award in the 12th grade, one must have an 85 percentile on either critical reading or math of the SAT, or English and math on the ACT. 12th graders receiving the Presidential Academic Fitness Awards are Weston Cowart, Janice Sheffield, and Ansley West. The departmental awards, in which recognition is given to all students in grades 9 through 12 who have averaged 90 or above in various subject matter areas. For each subject, an outstanding student or students will be chosen and presented a medal. An outstanding student is one who shows an active interest in the subject, cooperates well with classmates and with the teacher, has a good attitude, and performs well scholastically, but does not necessarily have to have the highest average in the class. We would like to thank Mr. Scott Jernigan, the Johnston's representative, for the medals we present today. Ms. Becky Gordon will start with our first group, the English Awards.
Students with 90 or above in English, 9th grade, Massey Claire Brooks, please stand. Neely Calhoun, Marley Jo Floyd, Addison McClendon, Layla McNair, Leanna Medlin, Abby McGahee, Alex Tickle, Asher Scott, Grady Smith, Emma Timmons, Braylee Wells, Harper Brinson, Hayden Brinson, Emmanuel Clark, Bella Cobb, Jalen DeCerto, Holden Haddock, Matt Hathorn, Austin Hicks, Wiley Lott, Will Swafford, Bristol Tao, Sutton Tyner, Libby Torbert, and Bendy Trawick.
Outstanding students for 9th grade English, Grady Smith, Bristol Tao, Bendy Trawick, and Braylee Wells.
Students in 10th grade with 90 or above, Knox Bridges, Conley Cook, Mac Fain, Owen Hunt, Kaylee Plesko, Aniston Morris, Ava Rachel, Luke Scott, KJ Spann, Emma Spooner, Sydney Spooner, Luke Akers, Zoe Cox, Alex Davis, Carlin Denard, Addison Mock, Brody Rogerson, Kate Sheffield, Cody Strink, Avery Thornton.
Outstanding students for 10th grade, Luke Akers, Alex Davis, Owen Hunt, and KJ Spann.
Students in 11th grade English with 90 or above, Cade Alderman, Hallie Clinkscales, Brody Enfinger, Hallie Houston, Lance Kimbrell, Mary Davis Lockhart, Grayson Rice, Grayson Smith, Colt Williams, Emma Atkinson, Brindley Bennett, Charlie Davis, Mary Grace Garcia Simmons, Amelia Giles, Allie Hornsby, Evie Pham, Ben Phillips, Avery Tao, James Thompson.
Outstanding students for 11th grade English, Brindley Bennett, Flint Kimbrell, Grayson Rice, James Thompson.
Students in senior English with 90 or above, Thad Beckley, Sydney Middleton, Jell Trawick.
Outstanding students for seniors English, Sydney Middleton and Annie Redden.
Student seniors in English 1101, 90 or above, Blair Bennett, Weston Cowart, Grayson Haddock, Addie Heyman, Aubrey Holloman, Sophie Hunt, Lola Lennicole, and Hannah McClendon, Beth Nunnery, Janice Sheffield, Ava Steele, Ansley West.
Outstanding student for English 1101, Blair Bennett.
And for English 1102, Blair Bennett, Weston Cowart, Ethan Foster, Grayson Haddock, Addie Heyman, Leighton Hurd, Lola Lennicole, Hannah McClendon, Beth Nunnery, Janice Sheffield, Ansley West, Ethan Young.
Outstanding students for English 1102, Jana Sheffield.
The following students maintained a 90 or higher for the entire school term for Spanish 1 in the 9th grade. Those students are Harper Brinson, Hayden Brinson, Emmanuel Clark, Jaden Desierto, Alden Haddock, Osmond Hicks, Wiley Lott, Will Swafford, Bristol Tab, Sutton Tyner, Didi Trawick, Massey Claire Brooks, Neely Calhoun, Arlie Joe Floyd, Addison McClendon, Layla McNair, Leanna Medlin, Patrick McGahee, Alex Pickle, Asher Scott, Grady Smith, Emma Timmons, and Brady Wells.
Outstanding students for Spanish 1, Marley Joe Floyd, Alex Pickle, Sutton Tyner, and Jaden DeSerto.
And now for Spanish 2, 10th grade, Connolly Cook, Matt Fain, Owen Hunt, David Klesko, Ava Rachel, Luke Scott, AJ Span, Sydney Spooner, Luke Akers, Zoe Cox, Alex Davis, Addison Mock, Brody Rogerson, Kate Sheffield, Cubby Street, and Haley Moore.
Outstanding students for Spanish 2, Luke Scott, Kate Sheffield, KJ Span, and Kobe String.
And above, 10th grade technology 2. The entire 10th grade, you may stand.
Outstanding students for technology, Matt Fain, Kaylee Klesko, and Addison Mock.
Jaden DeSerto, Matt Cathorn, Wiley Lott, Will Swampert, Bristol Tabb, Sutton Tyner, Massey Brooks, Neely Calhoun, Marley Floyd, Addison McClendon, Layla McNair, Leanna Medlin, Abby McGahee, Alex Pickle, Asher Scott, Grady Smith, Brady Timmons, Brady Wells.
Outstanding students for ninth grade geometry, Emmanuel Clark, Grady Smith, Brady Wells, and Bristol Tabb. Outstanding students for 10th grade math, Alex Davis, Owen Hunt, Kate Sheffield, and Sydney Spooner. Outstanding students for 11th grade Algebra 3, Brindley Bennett, Mary Grace Garcia Simmons, Grayson Rice, Cole Williams. Outstanding students for senior math, Layden Hurd, Sydney Middleton.
And above for college algebra, Blair Bennett, Weston Coward, Allison Fletcher, Grayson Haddock, Annie Heyman, Aubrey Holloman, Sophie Hunt, Lola Linenthal, Hannah McClendon, Cannon Moulton, Beth Nunnery, Jana Sheffield, Ava Steele, Allie Thornton, and Ansley West.
Outstanding students for college algebra, Grayson Haddock.
The outstanding students in the high school science classes, when I call your name, if you will, please stand. These are those with a 90 or above average. First, we'll start out with health sciences.
Harper Brinson, Hayden Brinson, Massey Claire Brooks, Neely Calhoun, Emmanuel Clark, Bella Cobb, Jaden DeCierto, Marley Jo Floyd, Holden Haddock, Mac Hathorn, Austin Hicks, Katie Josie, Wayne Lockhart, Wiley Lott, Addison McClendon, Layla McNair, Leanna Medlin, Abby McGahee, Alex Pippen, Asher Scott, Grady Smith, Will Swafford, Bristol Tabb, Emma Timmons, Sutton Tyner, Libby Torbert, Mindy Trawick, and Braylon Wells.
Outstanding students for 9th grade health, Grady Smith and Sutton Tyner.
Those students in 9th grade biology with a 90 or above average for the year are Hayden Brinson, Massey Claire Brooks, Neely Calhoun, Emmanuel Clark, Jaden DeCierto, Marley Floyd, Mac Hathorn, Wiley Lott, Layla McNair, Leanna Medlin, Alex Pippen, Asher Scott, Grady Smith, Will Swafford, Bristol Tabb, Sutton Tyner, and Braylon Wells.
Outstanding students for 9th grade biology, Sutton Tyner and Braylon Wells.
Those students in 10th grade agricultural science with a 90 or above average for the year. First for semester 1, Reese Bridges, Knox Bridges, Conley Cook, Felton Crawford, Mac Fain, Hayden Hathaway, Owen Hunt, Cash Jarrett, Kaylee Klesko, Aniston Morris, Maddie Odom, Ava Rafel, Luke Scott, KJ Spann, Emma Spooner, and Sydney Spooner. For the second semester, those with a 90 or above average is Luke Akers, Caden Bradford, Steele Cobb, Zoe Cox, Alex Davis, Carlin Denard, Davis Dozier, Gannon Hurd, Aiden Henry, Cash Lambert, Addison Mock, Brody Rogerson, Kate Sheffield, Kobe Strent, and Avery Thornton.
Outstanding students for 10th grade ag, Zoe Cox, Davis Dozier, Hayden Hathaway, and Maddie Odom.
Those students in 10th grade physical science with a 90 or above average for the year. Luke Akers, Reese Bridges, Knox Bridges, Conley Cook, Zoe Cox, Alex Davis, Owen Hunt, Kaylee Klesko, Addison Mock, Ava Rafel, Brody Rogerson, Luke Scott, Kate Sheffield, KJ Spann, Sydney Spooner, Kobe Strent, and Avery Thornton.
Outstanding students for 10th grade physical science, Alex Davis and Matt Fain.
For 11th grade chemistry, those students that maintained a 90 or above average for the year. Bo Adams, Kate Alderman, Emma Atkinson, Brinley Bennett, Hallie Mead Clinkscales, Liva Cox, Charlie Davis, Brody Infinger, Mary Grace Garcia Simmons, Amelia Giles, Parker Godfrey, Matthew Godwin, Allie Hornsby, Flint Kimbrell, Mary Davis Lockhart, Cole Moore, Evie Pham, Ben Phillips, Grayson Rice, Juan Rivas, Grayson Smith, Avery Tabb, James Thompson, and Colt Williams.
Outstanding students for 11th grade chemistry, Brinley Bennett, Brody Infinger, and Colt Williams.
For the senior anatomy class, those with a 90 or above for the year: Reed Connor, Weston Cowart, Ethan Foster, Grayson Haddock, Leighton Hurd, Sophie Hunt, Lola Lennicole, Hannah McClendon, Cannon Moulton, Beth Nunnery, Jana Sheffield, Ava Steele, and Ethan Young.
Outstanding students for 12th grade anatomy, Weston Cowart.
And senior level physics, those with a 90 or above for the year: Thad Beckley, Blair Bennett, Jacob Carter, Addie Heyman, Aubrey Holloman, Jeb Trawick, and Ansley West.
Outstanding students for 12th grade physics, Blair Bennett and Ansley West.
For 90 and above in 9th grade civics, Harper Brinson, Hayden Brinson, Emmanuel Clark, Jaden Desierto, Holden Haddock, Matt Hathorn, Aiden Henry, Osmond Hicks, Wiley Lott, Will Swafford, Bristol Tabb, Sutton Tyner, Massey Claire Brooks, Neely Calhoun, Marley Jo Floyd, Addison McClendon, Layla McNair, Leanna Medlin, Abby McGahey, Alex Pickle, Asher Scott, Grady Smith, Emma Timmons, Brady Wells.
Outstanding students for 9th grade civics, Neely Calhoun, Will Swafford, Bristol Tabb, and Brady Wells.
For 10th grade world history, Reese Bridges, Knox Bridges, Conley Cook, Matt Bain, Hayden Hathaway, Owen Hunt, Cash Jarrett, Katie Klesko, Aniston Morris, Ava Rayful, Luke Scott, KJ Spann, Sydney Spooner, Luke Akers, Zoe Cox, Alex Davis, Addison Mock, Brody Rogerson, Kate Sheffield, Kobe Strength, and Avery Thornton.
Tenth grade outstanding students for world history, Alex Davis, Kaylee Klesko, Addison Mock, and Aniston Morris.
Grade United States History, Jordan Bridges, Brody Infinger, Emmett Bain, Parker Godfrey, Matthew Godwin, Hallie Houston, Merritt Middleton, Juan Rivas, Brindley Bennett, Caitlin Lovren, Evie Bam, James Thompson, and Chase Trader.
11th grade American History, Brindley Bennett, Brody Infinger, Merritt Middleton, and Evie Bam. Grade World Geography, Emma Atkinson, Brindley Bennett, Charlie Davis, Amelia Giles, Allie Hornsby, Mason Hornsby, Briggs Kelly, Caitlin Lovren, Evie Bam, Ben Phillips, Mary Grace Garcia Simmons, Avery Tabb, James Thompson, Chase Trawick, Avery Adams, James Alderman, John Mason Calhoun, Hallie Meek Clinkscale, Libba Cox, Tom Davis, Brody Infinger, Emmett Bain, Libby Glass, Matthew Godwin, Hallie Houston, Flint Kimbrell, Mary Davis Lockhart, Merritt Middleton, Grayson Rice, Grayson Smith, Talon Waltman, Colt Williams, and Ellie Williams. Outstanding students for 11th grade, Mary Grace Garcia Simmons, Flint Kimbrell, James Thompson, and Mary Davis Lockhart.
Reed Connor, Weston Coward, Allison Fletcher, Ethan Foster, Leighton Hurd, Sophie Hunt, Sydney Middleton, Cannon Moulton, Beth Nunnery, Jana Sheffield, Ava Steele, Ethan Young, Thad Beckley, Blair Bennett, Addie Heyman, Aubrey Holloman, Braden Hudgens, Jackson Jones, and Jim Trawick.
Outstanding students for 12th grade economics, Weston Coward, Addie Heyman, Jim Trawick, and Janice Sheffield.
At this time, I would like to recognize our senior beta members for their academic excellence. Our organization has once again been recognized as a school of merit. Parents, you are to be commended for supporting the academic accomplishments of your children. I will now present medallions to the senior beta officers for their outstanding leadership and service. We ask that you hold your applause until all have been recognized. Please come forward as I call your name. President Aubrey Holloman and Assistant President Alex Davis. Vice President Brindley Bennett, Secretaries Addison Mock and Phoebe Fail, Treasurers Mary Davis Lockhart and Merritt Middleton, Reporter Weston Cowell, Aubrey Holloman and Western Kiowa will also be awarded a plaque for outstanding senior leadership service. However, those plaques did not arrive on time, so as soon as they get in, you will receive your plaque. Chaplain Blair Bennett, Blair will also be awarded a plaque for outstanding senior leadership service. Historian Massey Claire Brooks, Parliamentarian James Thompson, Public Relations Coordinator Jana Sheffield. Jana will also be awarded a plaque for outstanding senior leadership service. School Service Project Directors Kate Sheffield and Avery Thornton. Community Service Project Director Neely Calhoun. Graduating seniors may earn the honor to wear the Beta tassel and either Beta stoles or cords, depending on established criteria pertaining to academic GPA and years in good standing. Please stand as I call the names of the graduating seniors who have earned this recognition. Thad Beckley, Blair Bennett, Jacob Carter, Reed Connor, Weston Coward, Allison Fletcher, Ethan Foster, Grayson Haddock, Addie Heyman, Layton Hurd, Aubrey Holloman, Sophie Hunt, Lola Linicole, Hannah McClendon, Sydney Middleton, Cannon Moulton, Beth Nunnery, Jana Sheffield, Ava Steele, Jeff Trawick, Angela West, and Ethan Young. I will now ask that all senior Beta members in grades 9 through 12 stand to be recognized. Thank you for your dedication to achieve
civic excellence.
These students have made the honor roll for each of the grading periods that have been completed. Please stand as your name is called and remain standing until your grade is completed. Please hold your applause until all names have been called in each grade. 9th grade, Massey Claire Brooks, Neely Calhoun, Emmanuel Clark, Marley Joy Floyd, Wiley Grace Lott, Layla McNair, Alex Pickle, Asher Scott, Grady Smith, Will Swafford, Bristol Tab, Sutton Tyner, Bradley Wells. 10th grade, Luke Akers, Conley Cook, Alex Davis, Owen Hunt, Addison Mock, Brody Rogerson, Luke Scott, Kate Sheffield, KJ Spann, Sydney Spooner, Kobe String. 11th grade, Emma Atkinson, Friendly Bennett, Hallie Mead Clinkscales, Charlie Davis, Brody Enfinger, Mary Grace Garcia Simmons, Amelia Giles, Allie Hornsby, Blake Kimbrell, Mary Davis Lockhart, Evie Pham, Grayson Rice, Avery Tabb, James Thompson, and Colt Williams. 12th grade, Thad Beckley, Blair Bennett, Weston Coward, Grayson Haddock, Addie Heyman, Lola Winnicole, Hannah McClendon, Sydney Middleton, Beth Nunnery, Jana Sheffield, and Ansley West.
'For senior journalism class, Houston City goes to Addie Heyman. For junior journalism class, Houston City goes to Brinley Bennett.
I would like to recognize the following yearbook staff members who are currently completing the 2026 school year. My senior staff, please stand when I call your name. Lola Lincoln, Grayson Haddock, Beth Nunnery, and Ansley West. I've truly enjoyed having these 4 girls on my staff this year. They have come up with a theme that fits them and their class well, and have also created some very creative layouts throughout the book that you'll eventually see. I'm proud of each one of them, and I know they'll do great things as they continue to work on their own unique soundtrack of life. My junior staff, please stand when I call your name. Libba Cox, Mary Davis Lockhart, Ellie Williams. These girls have also put in a lot of work to help make this yearbook unique and creative. I've enjoyed getting to know them outside of my English classroom. I know they are going to come up with a fun and creative yearbook for next year. You may be seated. And now for my awards in both of these classes. I'll start with my editor-in-chief for this year, Lola Lincoln. I've enjoyed watching Lola grow so much over the last 2 years, being on and around campus with her every day, and I've especially enjoyed watching her grow these last 2 years while on my yearbook staff. She is responsible, dependable, determined, dedicated to whatever the task is I have given her, a little bossy for being honest, and has had a positive attitude with helping me with many of the decisions that we have made this year concerning the yearbook. Her love for SGA shows in her commitment to fulfilling her job as editor. I know she will continue to use these qualities and continue to make me proud and do great things in the real world. Lola, please come forward for your editor pin. requirements of a staff member who has worked hard to meet deadlines and shown dedication in creating pages and getting pictures for those pages, as well as selling yearbooks and ads. This year, she was my top overall ad sales staff member. I also look for someone who I think will have a good relationship with the upcoming junior staff, push them to meet their own deadlines as a firm, organized leader, stress them to know how important it is to sell a lot of ads and yearbooks, but will also encourage them with positive criticism. This is how I usually begin my search for fulfilling the position as editor for next year. This is sometimes a very difficult task, as it was this year, because I had 3 great girls to choose from. But there is one who stood out to me the most because of her dedication, her work on her pages outside of the classroom, and just her positive and go-getter attitude. She has asked me several times if she needs help with anything outside of her own junior duties, and is constantly asking to be assigned more pages if I have more to give. I feel she will have a lot to offer for our upcoming year. My outstanding student for junior yearbook and the editor-in-chief for the 2027 yearbook is Liva Cox.
Our class presidents, 9th grade, Massey Claire Brooks. Tenth grade, Alex Davis. Eleventh grade, Jordan Bridges. And 12th grade, Blair Bennett. Our student council officers, secretary and treasurer is Jana Sheffield. Our vice president, Brentley Bennett. And our president, Blair Bennett. The following students have the highest numerical average for the year of the grade. 9th grade, Sutton Tyner. Tenth grade, Alex Davis. Eleventh grade, Brinley Bennett. And 12th grade, Weston Cowell.
Who make the highest score for their grade in math and language on the math test, and also the students who showed the most grade from fall to spring. Please come to the stage to receive your certificate when your name is called. Please hold all applause until the names for that grade have been called. Highest math score, Will Spofford. Highest growth in math, Bristol Tab. Highest language score, Nibley Calhoun. most wrote in language, Bristol Tab. Congratulations. Tenth grade, highest math score, Owen Hunt. Highest growth in math, Conley Cook. Highest language score, Owen Hunt. And most growth in language, Brody Rogerson. Congratulations. The University of Georgia Certificate of Merit is awarded to the top students in the junior class. Please come to the stage when your name is called. Brinley Bennett, Mary Grace Garcia Simmons, Evie Pham, Grayson Rice, and Colt Williams. Congratulations. We would now just like to recognize some students who earned some achievements and awards throughout the year. Please stand as your name is called. Each year, the 11th grade chooses a Governor's Honors nominee. This year's Governor's Honors nominee was Brinley Bennett. Each high school in the Mitchell EMC service area has an opportunity to nominate a student finalist to compete for an all-expense-paid trip to Washington, D.C. Our nominee was Mary Grace Garcia Simmons. Each year, outstanding sophomores are chosen to attend the Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership Seminar in the summer. This year's Hobie representatives are Alex Davis, Addison Mock, Brody Rogerson, Kate Sheffield, and Avery Thornton. We would like to recognize Mr. and Miss SGA, Weston Howard, and Blair Bennett. Our star student and star teacher, Weston Howard and Jay Winkler. This year, 10 students from the junior class were selected as a junior marshal. The junior marshals must have a 90 or above cumulative average and be in the top of their class. This year's junior marshals are Emma Atkinson, Brinley Bennett, Mary Grace Garcia Simmons, Amelia Giles, Allie Hornsby, Mary Davis Lockhart, Evie Pham, Grayson Rice, James Thompson, and Colt Williams. We would now like to recognize the 28 members of our senior class of 2026. Please stand as your name is called. Thad Beckley, Blair Bennett, Jacob Carter, Reed Connor, Weston Howard, Allison Fletcher, Ethan Foster, Grayson Haddock, Addie Heyman, Leighton Hurd, Aubrey Holloman, Braden Hudgens, Sophie Hunt, Jackson Jones, Lola Lennencole, J.D. Kirkland, Hannah McClendon, Sydney Middleton, Cannon Moulton, Beth Nunnery, Annie Reddy, Janice Sheffield, Ava Steele, Allie Thornton, Jeb Trawick, Landon Waltman, Ansley West, and Ethan Young. Congratulations, seniors. We're also proud to announce that 26 of these seniors are now eligible for HOPE. They still have one semester grade to go, so hopefully that number will stay the same or increase. We would now like to recognize our potential honor graduates: Thad Beckley, Blair Bennett, Jacob Carter, Reed Connor, Weston Howard, Allison Fletcher, Ethan Foster, Grayson Haddock, Addie Heyman, Leighton Hurd, Aubrey Holloman, Sophie Hunt, Lola Lennencole, Hannah McClendon, Sydney Middleton, Beth Nunnery, Janice Sheffield, Ava Steele, Jeb Trawick, Ansley West, Ethan Young. In order for these students to be an honor graduate, they must have a 3.5 or above weighted cumulative grade point average by the end of their senior year. Academic recognition is given to those students in grades 9 through 12 who have been at SGA for at least 1 full year and have an academic average of 90 or above in each academic subject for the entire year's work. Each year a student qualifies, he or she earns a white bar to be placed on an academic letter, which will be awarded today to our seniors. We will recognize the students in grade 9 through 12 who have earned an academic letter. Please stand as your name is called, and please hold your applause until the grade is completed. 9th grade academic letters: Massey Claire Brooks, Neely Calhoun, Emmanuel Clark, Jaden DeSerto, Marley Jo Floyd, Wiley Watt, Layla McNair, Leanna Medlin, Alex Pickle, Asher Scott, Brady Smith, Will Swafford, Bristol Tabb, Sutton Tyner, and Brayley Wells. 10th grade academic letters: Luke Akers, Conley Cook, Zoe Cox, Alex Davis, Matt Fain, Owen Hunt, Kaylee Klesko, Addison Mock, Ava Rathel, Brody Rogerson, Luke Scott, Kate Sheffield, KJ Spann, Sydney Spooner, Kobe Strent, and Avery Thornton. 11th grade academic letter: Cade Alderman, Emma Atkinson, Brimley Bennett, Hallie Meek Scales, Charlie Davis, Brody Infinger, Mary Grace Garcia Simmons, Amelia Giles, Allie Hornsby, Flint Kimbrell, Mary Davis Lockhart, Evie Bam, Ben Phillips, Grayson Rice, Avery Tabb, James Thompson, Colt Williams. The following seniors will now receive an academic letter with the appropriate number of white bars, one for each year that they averaged a 90 or above in each academic subject. Please come to the stage to receive your academic letter. Receiving a letter with 1 bar: Jacob Carter, Leighton Hurd, and Lola Lennicole. Receiving a letter with 2 bars: Reed Connor and Sydney Middleton. Jeb Trawick, and Ansley West. And receiving an academic letter for 4 bars: Thad Beckley, Blair Bennett, Weston Howard, Grayson Haddock, Addie Heyman, and Janice Sheffield. Congratulations.
Let's give all of our students a round of applause. Also want to thank God when she puts together all this for middle school and high school. There's a lot of pieces of puzzles that got to go this, and we pray we don't make a mistake. But let's give Ms. Godwin. Thank y'all for being here today. Tomorrow we'll have our academic breakfast. Ms. Becky will be calling students for pictures here in the next 30, 40 minutes. Thank y'all and have a great day.